Hello, welcome to my business podcasts. I'm Dr. Audai from Speak English with draudai.com. In this episode, I'll try to give you an overview of micromanagement. But first, what is micromanagement? Micromanagement is a style where a manager or a boss tries to monitor or control the work of those who work under their umbrella. Micromanagement is usually considered a negative thing because it does not give freedom to the staff to be creative and productive in the workplace. So, a micromanager might only focus on the day to day performance of individual teams. Micromanagers might not take enough time to think when they make decisions, so their decisions are usually not right. This may create a lack of trust and confidence among staff members, and when the manager is absent, it becomes difficult for the team to function. That's why working in a micromanagement style can be boring and not encouraging. Let's take an example from a micromanagement environment. If a micromanager has employees who don't embrace his or her standards, which might cause them to follow behind and make corrections to their work, we can say this is a failure of leadership. We know that part of being a leader is allowing employees to adopt their leader's standards and beliefs because they don't believe in what their leader believes in. They don't perform at the same levels at which the leader might perform. In other words, employees will not be on the same lines as their leader. So the job of the leader is to help and support the adoption of the employees for their work ethics and values. For this to be achieved, most leaders think they need to be micromanagers. I know someone might be saying that some employees are difficult to manage. So micromanagement is just part of the job that leaders can face those employees. Whatever a micromanager is trying to do with their staff, the extra efforts in doing so may be misguided. That's because micromanagement is neither practical nor healthy. Micromanagement takes huge efforts that leaders can put somewhere. So, what could be the alternative way of embracing and containing all staff within a dynamic leadership? We all know that staff members and people in general have trust, regard, and respect for leaders or managers who are resilient and hardworking. Employees pay respect to those leaders that work as hard as or even harder than they do. Employees appreciate the experience, quality, knowledge, and skills their leaders might own. They have respect and trust in their leader as being the person in a situation where people tend to listen to and follow. There are other things that can let employees follow their leader. It's how emotional they are, how flexible they are, and how compassionate they are. These are the qualities that, when enacted in the leader, can reflect and impact staff loyalty. Leaders listen to their staff's inner thoughts and feelings. So the takeaway here is not to be a micromanager, but to be inspired. Try to have a character that's often charismatic, so employees can trust and follow you. It's very difficult to teach charisma, but of course, a leader can enact their ethics and values in their employees. I hope you've enjoyed listening to this short podcast. You can find other podcasts on my Facebook and Instagram page. Or you can visit my YouTube channel or platform. Just go to speakenglish with draudai.com. Thanks for listening to this podcast.